Lulu, do
Someone
you
was
have
saying
any
I'm
question?
speaking on mute. Okay.
Yes, actually. Hi, Tisetso.
Hi, hello.
So all right, I had a mentor session the other day, and I'm hearing something about distribution from a physical location, bricks and mortar.
Yes.
And it was discussed that, distributing from home, because most of us are like startups right now.
Yes.
Distributing from home is not credible, like as credible to the customers as having like a place to work from, a formal place to work from. So I just want
Sure.
to hear your take on that, because remember now we're trying to build to a point where we actually, some of us do want to go into bricks and mortar. What is your take on that distribution from home?
Maybe let me just dig a bit deeper. Maybe I'll answer it in two ways, just generally, and then maybe let me just get a context.
Okay.
What business are you in?
The
Like what
clothing
products are you selling? Clothing
clothing,
business. Okay.
yes.
What sort of clothes?
Recycled clothes. So basically clothing that has been used but remade to become new again.
Okay, cool. All right, super. So, I mean, if you're a startup, we all have to start somewhere, right? And we start from where we are. If where we are is that it's such that we cannot afford a shop, then let it be that we start from home. Is it not credible? Let's say you're starting out and you can't afford. So to make a bit of credibility also goes with, let's rule out the brick and mortar. Let's just assume that it's unaffordable at the moment, right? But you want to make yourself more credible. Credibility you created in I mean you're managing you're managing a risk here. So you're lessening the impression that you're not credible. Branding, it's your first start, right? Just having a nice logo, your social media also being nicely organized. What is it? Your logos nicely designed. If the other part is it's a website, right? Having a website also, adds some credibility to you. So the website also has to be nice. So for 2,000, around 2,000, you can get on Fiverr. You can get a website that's aesthetically as good as, say what? Let me see. What's that business owned by Take a Lot? They sell clothing. Because I've done this. I can actually refer you to the guys that do my sites. They can design a website that's just good enough as any other website. So you start where you are. If brick and mortar you cannot afford it, it's okay. You cannot afford it, but you start where you are. The aesthetics count. Obviously, as you do, you'll learn to improve for logos and all these things. Most of these things I do them on Fiverr. There's another one called Upwork.com. Upwork, it's more like the Uber Black of designers. So it's designers that are a bit pricey. There's another one called 99designs.com. There's a South African one, just I forgot the name. I think it's freelance something .co.za. But if you could just Google freelance South Africans marketplace, I think you'll find one of the website. I've not used it before, but I've had two people saying that they've got the designers from there. So credibility, you manage it through just aesthetics, good presentations. I think so. Now it's just risky to start out with a brick and mortar store. So I would caution it a bit. Just start from home, start selling from home, and then you will go into it. Another advantage of a store is that also it acts as marketing. So do not be discouraged when you cannot afford yet. Just start where you are, and you will roll into it nicely. And again, it's cheaper to test out when you're from home rather than having a store. Are you good with that?
Yes, I am. Because now also,
Okay.
if we are like starting up, it's like a teenager who's still trying to find themselves. When you're putting something sometimes
Absolutely.
in your mind, you know, it does tend to like when you're working on a daily basis, you're thinking, oh, I have to get a bricks and mortar so that I can be credible. And when you know, Guti, you're still a startup, you know. So, but now,
Yeah,
thank you for the take.
all right, pleasure. Yeah, start where you are. Let me just take another one. Anyone who's got a question, you can just unmute yourself and come into the conversation.